13 Months of Psychological Torture of Ashraf Residents. Part 1. Chronology of Loudspeakers. Camp Ashraf, Lionsgate. February 7, 2010. On this day, agents of the Iranian regime's Ministry of Intelligence and Security (MOIS) and the terrorist Quds Force were stationed at Ashraf's main entrance under the pretext of Ashraf residents' family members, all with the comprehensive support of the Iraqi government and Iraqi forces. These agents, who at first had only two small handheld loudspeakers, after a short period began to psychologically torture the residents by bringing drums and cymbals and expressing all kinds of threats and insults. The hospitalized patients at the Ashraf Hospital, located near the camp's main entrance, were among the first victims of this torture. From the very first week, the MOIS elements brought extremely powerful loudspeakers. By May 4, 2010, the number of these loudspeakers had reached 17. May 11, 2010. Iraqi forces assist MOIS agents in increasing the number of loudspeakers. This is the 100th day of the psychological torture campaign. On May 13th, by installing 10 new devices, the number of loudspeakers was raised to 27. In their remarks through the loudspeakers, MOIS elements reminded the residents of the Iraqi forces' July 2009 attacks against Ashraf that left 11 residents killed and hundreds injured, threatening the residents that Iraqi forces will repeat their attacks. August 18, 2010. MOIS agents continued the psychological torture of the residents with 34 loudspeakers at the Lionsgate. They threatened to increase the number of loudspeakers and even prevent the entrance of doctors and medicine inside Ashraf. September 20, 2010. The agents installed 10 new loudspeakers near Ashraf's new Iraq hospital, raising the number of loudspeakers to 44. Installing loudspeakers at Camp Ashraf's southern flank. From October 13th to the 15th, 2010, Iraqi forces established a new station for the MOIS torturers at Ashraf's southern flank, and 22 powerful loudspeakers are installed here, especially intended to torture the women residents of Ashraf. In a short period, the number of loudspeakers at Ashraf's southern flank reaches 42 counts by October 22nd, and 20 more are increased on October 28th, bringing the total number of loudspeakers at the southern flank to 62. November 2nd, 2010. MOIS agents at Ashraf's Lionsgate installed 6 new loudspeakers, raising the total number of loudspeakers around Ashraf to 112. Installing loudspeakers at Camp Ashraf's eastern flank. November 29, 2010. By installing 2 loudspeakers at Ashraf's eastern flank, a third station is established for the white sound torture. Therefore, the Iraqi army expands the MOIS agents' sites to Ashraf's eastern flank. On December 1st, the number of loudspeakers installed at the eastern flank is raised to 20. On December 4th, the total number of loudspeakers around Ashraf reaches 140 counts, with 58 at the Lionsgate, 62 at the southern flank, and 20 at the eastern flank. January 6, 2011. With the complete support of the Iraqi army, the MOIS agents installed 40 more loudspeakers at the eastern flank, raising the number of loudspeakers at this site to 60 counts. The total number of loudspeakers has currently reached 180. February 17, 2011. The Iraqi army installed 2 new metal towers at 2 new locations at Ashraf's eastern flank, expanding the locations of the loudspeakers from 3 to 5 different sites. The new locations are inside the Iraqi army's own stations, which were at first established to provide protection for Ashraf. Then on February 18th, 30 loudspeakers were installed on one of the towers, therefore increasing the total number of loudspeakers being used for the psychological torture of Ashraf residents to 210 counts. February 22nd, 2011. Iraqi forces continuously broadcast through the loudspeakers the message of Danai Far, the Iranian regime's ambassador in Baghdad. Part 2. The role of MOIS agents. Various examples of MOIS agents' threats in the psychological torture of Ashraf residents.
نخوابید و بیدار با ولی تا صبح دیگه بی‌نوازی.
Gathering information by taking video footages and pictures of activities inside Ashraf is among the other measures carried out by the MOIS agents. By tearing open Ashraf's protective fence, MOIS agents prepare the grounds for infiltration into the camp for sabotage and terrorist operations. January 23, 2011. In an act with very dangerous consequences, and by taking advantage of the dark at night hours, the Iraqi army and police along with MOIS agents covertly tore open and confiscated 15 meters of Ashraf's fence at the southern flank. Another measure by MOIS agents is to prepare the grounds for attacks on Ashraf. To this end, they use extremely provocative language to instigate a reaction from the residents, thereby justifying an assault by Iraqi forces. Or, through interviews with the Iranian regime's state-run media in Iraq, they try to justify such an attack by Maliki's forces.